Hello, YouTubers, it is TrainSpectre11 here. Sorry if I haven't uploaded any videos recently, but I'm back now with better news than ever. As you can see, I am playing on Minecraft, and this is the world where I make my Tons of Friends engines. And by the way, I can't wait to show you what I've been up to recently, because it's been a while since I've done a Minecraft video, since my 1,000 subscribers special, to be honest. Yeah, I think it was. So I can't wait to show you my progress of what I've done so far. So first of all, I did some major updating to these engines, but I'm pretty sure I've done a Minecraft video since then. But let me double check again, since I'm checking my videos here. Oh wait, I did a Minecraft update about 2 weeks ago. So you guys did get to see my Minecraft, what I've been up to recently. And I think you all got to see that. So anyway, so let's continue on, shall we? So, just to let you know, that's Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, Doug, Donald, Douglas, Oliver, and there's Stephen over there. And by the way, Stephen was made by me, but keep in mind, all of these engines right here were made by Crafty Fox. And if you guys want to check him out, I'll leave the description below of his channel. But Steven here, I made him myself. And by the way, this video is probably dedicated to him, so I'll probably ask him if he could do a request for me, make more of the Tons of Friends engines, and I'm pretty sure that it would be interesting to watch. And let's see, oh yeah, here are the narrow gauge engines over here, and I must say, it's pretty interesting to see the narrow gauge engines in Minecraft, if I do say so myself. As you can see, there's Peter Sam, Rusty Duke, Renee, Scully, Smudger, Duncan, and Sir Handel. Now Smudger here, I made Smudger myself, I just copied it from Renee's right there. And here are some of the rolling stock on this narrow gauge railway, and here are those red box cars, or whatever you want to call them. Then Ada, Jane, and Mabel, I made these myself, so keep in mind. So just an update real quick. Steven, Smudger, these red box cars, Ada, Jane, and Mabel, and these Blue Mountain quarries here were all made by me, and so I hope that Crafty Fox look like some of my designs, and I'm sure everybody else would like it as well. And let's see, what else? Here are those green coaches, and then blue and green coaches right there, plus the brake van, and then the sway cars right there, and then the red and yellow coaches right there, plus the brake van, and then there's the works train that Rusty pulls. And whoa, what's this? I'm making Augsburg Junction right here, and I think Augsburg Junction is starting to come into shape. But by the way, there's just before I start showing the Augsburg Railway there, or the Arsdale Railway, there's one quick thing I just wanted to let you guys know. All this track you see around here, this is all dual gauge. My entire railway I have in Minecraft is dual gauge, because the narrow gauge engines are over here, while the standard gauge engines are over here. I plan to have all of this is dual gauge, so that way I won't have to set like the narrow gauge, like just like So that way, with Tonsquin Railway does, I want to have just one section of the narrow gauge railway, while the other one is standard gauge. All of this is dual gauge. So that way, narrow gauge and standard gauge can run. So it's like Olmsted Castle, or the Blue Mountain Quarry, if you want to say it like that. While the Augsburg Junction here, none of the narrow gauge or standard gauge engines can run on it, because, well, you see the track. This is dual gauge track. Well, actually, this track right here is all. Yeah, okay, sorry. It says all of this is dual gauge. This could be standard gauge or narrow gauge track. And this is all dual gauge. and it's about 3 blocks wide. Well, the Arsdale tracks are about 2 blocks wide, and so that because the Arsdale engines are really small, and that's why they're like that. And just to let you guys know, all of this is like 2 blocks apart. So it's like basically it's like 2 blocks here, 2 blocks there, and there, and there, and then there. Because instead of the points, well, hold on, I better put like a couple of switches there, so that way you know that is a switch right there. Okay, just to let you guys know. Anyway, so I still need to do some work on the Augsburg Railway, like the sheds way back there, and then the turntable right there. And let's see. Let's go back over here. And now let's continue along with some of these. And those are the British Railway Mark I coach. Now these coaches were also made by Crafty Fox, but he made red for the Flying Scotsman, or any British engine. But I just added green because of green stripe. Is because he said that these coaches were based on the coaches Gordon poles on Sodor. I guess they were based by them, by those coaches, and I must say, I think the Tons of Friends Productions did pretty good. Whoever made the Tons of Friends series, or like, who created the Brett Dunkov, or okay, we'll just simply say that whoever came up with the design for these coaches did an excellent job. And then here are Annie and Clarabelle. I just added block quartz on them so that you get to see their faces or something. And let's see. I built some of the other engines. I built Lady, just to let you guys know that's magenta concrete, so that way you guys know what color that is. And then I built Bill and Ben, but I just replaced the black wheels from Crafty Fox's video and added red, just like they are in the CGI series. And let's see, I added Salty right there, and I added Emily. I must say, Emily looks pretty beautiful in Minecraft, or looks pretty good actually. That was probably the better words. And then here's Daisy, and there's Diesel 10 right there, and whoa, what's this? I made Philip. I made Philip in Minecraft, and I just put him right next to Diesel 10, because, you know, in the TCC, Diesel 10 and Philip are the best of friends, if you want to say it like that. And, let's see, ooh, look at this, I made Hugo. I made Hugo in Minecraft. Now, I must say, I'm pretty happy the way Hugo turned out. Now, if you guys want to see how I built some of my custom engines, I would make tutorial videos of how to do them. And if you guys want me to, I'll start doing Minecraft tutorials on some of these engines here. And there's Mavis and Stephanie over there. For Mavis, now for some of these engines, I just added wham, so that way they look more. And I just gave these engines a bit of upgrades, so that way they look more like they do in the CGI series. But some of them I just kept the way they are. But some of them I just make them look like what they look like in CGI. Like Mavis here, I just added a lamp right there. And I didn't do anything to Stephanie. But, let's see. I added Spencer right here, and I'm pretty cool. It looks pretty cool the way Spencer turned out. And I plan to build the Mallard as well, but it's gonna be pretty difficult because I need to build the Mallard, this Spencer again, and build it all, and then make it all blue. But since I built a second Mallard and Scotsman, but it's on the other side of this yard, and you'll probably get to see it later. And then there's Diesel, and look at this, you guys, I made Paxton. Now, if you want me to make other Diesels like Airy and Bird, Splatter and Dodge, like basically all the other Diesels that are the same design as Diesel and Paxton, I could do that. And just to let you guys know, like I said, I can make tutorial videos if you want to. I could show how to make Gwyn. Gwyn was probably the hardest engine I made, because I had to get the details right of how to make Gwyn. And if you guys want to see how I make Gwyn, I could definitely do that. And there's Timothy the Ghost engine, Oh wait, hold on. I better put on some night vision because it's getting dark. Okay, so there's Timothy, the ghost engine. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool the way he turned out. And now, I just built. And now, since you guys have seen that section over there, I made a second yard over here. So that way it looks pretty. That way this yard would look like pretty enormous. And I just built another turntable right there. And let's see, I just added junctions and signals, points all over the place. And look, whoa, look at this, you guys. I made the Flying Scotsman. Basically what I did is that I took Gordon, and I made a second Gordon, and I just turned it into the Flying Scotsman. I just added, what I did is that I just made the front Gordon first, and I just made it all green, and I just made the banners for the Flying Scotsman. And by the way, if you guys want to see how to make these custom banners, I will leave a description below of how you can make these banners. And like I said, I just give these engines a bit of Scotsman a bit of a detail. Like I added another big slab to the top of the funnel. And check this out, you guys. I made smoke deflectors. Now, hold on. I'm just gonna show something real quick. Now, sometimes I like to do something with the Flying Scotsman, and that is because well, you can simply say I like to move his smoke deflectors a bit, and put them forward or put them put them forward and put them back. So basically, they would look like. Hold on, almost done. So let me just move a bit of this. Ta-da! See? The Scotsman would look like that if he was. So that way, his smoke deflectors would move back and forth. And by the way, I'll probably make my first Minecraft remake soon. Of Good Luck with the Brother, and as all it is Scotsman's and the smoke deflectors moving forward, and with the audio playing in the background or whatever, something like that. I mean, it would look like this. The shot would probably be like this. And now keep in mind, and now here's another thing. I've now realized that, before I built Scotsman right here, but check this out, you guys. I made the Shooting Star Gordon. I am really pleased of how this model turned out. So, okay, hold on, just adjusting my camera. Okay, and so let me show you how. Well, again, I will make a tutorial video of how to make the Shooting Star Gordon. But I am really pleased of how this model turned out. It says I think it looks fantastic. And whoa, look, I made the Sodor Railway repair as well. Like I said, I can make tutorial videos of how to make all of these custom engines, and I could definitely do that. And look at this, you guys. I built Nafford Station over here. But now I realize that I made Nafford Station a bit too short. I tried to build like Thomas right here, some of the other engines like Thomas and Annie and Crabbo right here, so that way we'll have something in Nafford Station. But the top of Thomas, like his funnel, barely touches this number stand or whatever you want to call it. And Thomas's funnel barely touches that, and his sides are all the way up to here. So Nafford Station is not really the best, but it's the best I could do for now. And I built the domes. Nafford Station actually has 4 domes, but like I said, I can only build 3 at the time. And let's see, there's that book stall back there, and I just built another junction back here. And by the way, in case you're wondering, at this other end, there's a whole other junction back, or yard back here, and let's just follow this and see where it leads, so that way you get the idea of, you see, I just built another rail yard back right over here on the, just, hold on, let me pull up a map, so that way you get to see of where, okay, so basically, all this right here, this is where Thomas and the other engines are. Well, down here, it's where you see, I planned this yard to be like where Crafty Fox's other engines are, like the real life engines. And as you can see, I built 4 of them so far. Here's the other Flying Scotsman. Now, the reason I put a face on this Flying Scotsman it is because, well, it says, every time I think of Scotsman, I think of Taunts of Friends. But just for example, hold on, let me just grab a couple of things so that I can rebuild the face. But just to show you, let me just take away the face and then back it up. It doesn't really look that well. So I just like putting a face on this Scotsman. Even though I have the regular Scotsman back in the Taunts of Friends yard, I just like putting a face on this Scotsman so that way it looks more like Taunts of Friends like. But for now, since I have that other Scotsman back there, back in the Taunts of Friends yard, I'll just leave the face off. Alright, so I'll just leave it off. And let's see, what else? Here are the tenders that I made. Now, Crafty Fox's Flying Scotsman is just the front locomotive in the tender, but I just built a second tender, and here are those coaches again. And I built 6 of these coaches. Look at this. It goes on and on and on and on and all the way down here to this junction right here. And let's see, what other things I built in this yard that you guys could be impressive by. Oh yes, I built the Mallard. This is what I was talking about. Making the Mallard in Minecraft. I think it looks pretty good. And I just put 2 coaches back there. And here's the Union Pacific's big boy. And I must say, this locomotive is huge. It took me like a day or so until I was done with the entire locomotive. And I must say it looks pretty good. And I made the Poor Express as well. And I built the coaches as well. And look at this, the coaches. I just made 4 of the regular coaches, and then the observation car. And that's what people are calling it. And well, you can simply say that's pretty much it for this yard. But I plan to put more engines in here. And by the way, this house over here, that is off limits. No one could look inside that house. Because, well, like I said, it's off limits. No one could. It's off limits. No one could see that because that's my house. No one could see the inside of it or look at it at all. And because I'm a private person, or sort of. And anyway, so I built this is my 3rd turntable here in my train. This is my 3rd turntable in my train world here. Yeah, this is my 3rd turntable. And in case you're all are wondering, and this track goes, just for a quick layout tour real quick, if you take this track, it will just go all the way down there, back to Nafford Station, and this track comes to this level crossing, which comes to that forbidden house, and then it comes all the way back here to the Taunts of Friends world. Well, I think it'll be easier if I just show it on the map here. So basically, the end of the yard right here goes over here, and you can go this way, and it comes over here to where the Arsdale junction is. And let me just get over there, so that way it will be on the map. So just give me a moment, so that way it would be on the map. Because I don't think it shows it on the map, but I'll just show it up anyway. And there it is. So there's the Arsdale junction over here, and if you guys want to see me build, hold on, it says it's auto saving. Now, if you guys want to see me build Rex, Mike, and Bert, and some of the other Arsdale engines, I could definitely do that. And I could start making my tutorial videos. And again, this rail right here to like right there, that track that goes this way past it. I have 2 level crossings. I have 3 level crossings actually. This track just goes over here to basically to the end of this yard where the real life engines are, and it goes over here, and then it goes to that junction, and it goes to where that track was, and there's the end of the yard, and it all moves back around to Nafford Station, and then it says my Minecraft world railway is not really that big, but it's the least I got. And and there's the other end here, and it's pretty interesting to see of how my world turned out. And there's all kinds of signals and junctions all over the place. And again, this is like the end of the yard, where the real life engines are. And let's just follow the track to see, so that way you guys get to see where it goes. And now this end is like the end of the world. And, yeah, right on the edge of the world. As you can see there, that's the end of the world, or the edge of it anyway. And so we'll just go really fast here. Oh, and there's the other end right here at that world, or at that yard, and from the main line right there. And then it continues on this way, and there's by the way, that track leads to that turntable. And let's see, it's right over here. And let's see, it's right over here. And by the way, this is the other end of the yard here, because, well, that's the other end of the yard. And then this track, it just goes right into Nafford Junction, and then into Nafford Station. And by the way, there's a pretty complicated story of why I have like a small Nafford Junction or yard over here. It is because I built Nafford Station right there, and then I have this gigantic yard over here, like where the Solar Railway Repair and the Flying Scotsman and the Shooting Star Gordon is set in that turntable there. It's just, I didn't want to build like another gigantic yard with this yard right here, so I just built like a small yard next to Nafford, so that way everything is still the same around here. And let's see, and there's the outside of Nafford Junction, and I just made the points and switches just like it is like in the TV series, and like in the middle tracks right here just end in buffers, and then all the tracks end back here, and it goes over here and to this cross section, and then it comes over here to, that is the other end to, like, well, again, this is like another junction area, because it is, well, I'll just show you where all of these switches go. That track right there, it leads to where the other engines are. These three middle lines, it just goes, these are just extra sidings, and they're right next to Hugo, between Hugo and the Flying Scotsman. And these 5 middle lines is where Scotsman and Gordon are, and the Solar Railway Repair, it goes over here and to these freeway tracks. So basically, it's like I tried to make a gigantic yard, and then the tracks go this way, and then they go way over here, and then this track just goes over here, and this is like a single track, and so you could say that this track goes over here to where the narrow gauge engines are. And let's see, where else did this track goes? Let's just follow and see where, and there's the other end right over there. And then this, anyway, and then this track continues on over here, and here's the junction for and for Arsdale. And now, just to show you of how I built the ballast chute here, it was pretty simple. What I did is that I just took anvils what I used as tracks, and then I start building a ramp all the way up here. And now I counted of how long these tracks, how tall this could be, because I wasn't sure of the height of the engine. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blocks tall. And so definitely an engine can fit under here, and then the ballast could shoot down into the cars here, into their cars. So basically, it will look just like it is like in the TV series and the railway series. And so I don't think there's any more to talk about. And so I hope you all enjoyed this Minecraft video, and Crafty Fox, if you are watching this, I hope you like some of the designs that I did. And I'll see you all again next time. Bye bye.